Well, this handsome gentleman across from me is Moses, and we're going to have an interview with him, but we're going to have our future correspondent here, Miss Dina, is going to practice her skills by interviewing Moses.
Yes, Papa.
But I want to make a couple of comments first. And that is, I've known Moses for quite a while, but I never got a chance to know him very well. And last year we had a real crisis in that you got so sick. I think it was it typhoid fever that you had? That's what I thought.
Yes, Papa.
Because you were sweating and you were shaking.
Yes, Papa.
And you said, "Oh, I'll be okay." And we said, "No, no, no, you're not going to be okay." And we sent you to the clinic, and they gave you either some medicine or a shot. Well, what did you get? How did they treat you for your typhoid fever? Do you remember? Was it tablets or injection?
Yes, I remember. Injection
Injection.
and tablets.
Okay, because I remember when you came back, maybe 3 days later, you looked great. You looked like you'd never been sick at all. It was amazing. So, but I think, my opinion, I'm not a doctor, but I think if you had not gotten that medicine, I think you would have died. Typhoid, you looked like you were really in bad shape. So I'm so delighted to have you sitting there today, looking good, looking handsome, and being part of all of this. And so it's been a privilege to have some fun with you this year in a way we didn't in the past. So with that, Miss Dina, how would you start your interview with Mr. Moses?
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Look into the camera. So, what is your name?
My name is Katonga Moses.
Okay, where do you stay?
I'm staying at Joseph's home.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
19. Okay, are you a student? Are you studying?
Right now, I'm not a student.
Okay, but you said you're 19. Seems you studied and stopped somewhere. In which class did you stop?
Primary 7.
Okay, so after finishing your P7, your primary 7, what is your next plan?
My next plan, I want to go to technical.
Yes. Where is it found? Which technical?
Nile vacation ginger.
And do which course?
MVM, motor vehicle mechanics.
Or vehicle mechanics? Okay.
Right.
Okay.
That sounds good. So this time around when Mama Cassandra and Papa Scott came here, we've had so much fun.
Yes.
There is a time they first took a group of people to Ginger as a family, and these people enjoyed. But afterwards, after like some other 2 days, they took you and some other group of boys to Ginger to have some motorcycle riding. So how was it? First of all, how did you feel when they told you that you're going to the Nile Porch and you have a motorcycle ride?
I feel okay.
Felt so happy? That is good.
I have heart for that. So thank you, Papa, for everything, and Mama.
So what was so interesting about the motorcycle riding? What was the most interesting part for you?
Somehow, It's good.
You had fun?
Yeah.
So what was the most fun part?
Yeah.
Because some boys have said it was cornering, others said going up a hill. Me, I like to go fast. What was the best for you? If he wants to speak to you in Luganda and you translate, that's also okay.
Okay, you can speak in Luganda and I translate it for you. You get Luganda and
Nawulira bulungi.
I felt so good
Banga nali sikivugangako.
because I hadn't rode before.
Nanyumirwa ate nga neetaaga ate ntwala omukisa omulala nzireyo.
That I really enjoyed and I would like to take another opportunity to go back and ride. So, ekyasinga okunyumira.
Ekyasinga okunyumira.
The most interesting part for me.
Kuvuga motoka.
Motoka?
Pikipiki.
Okay, wali ng'ovuga kapaasi akasinga okunyumira. Ng'okibira ng'oyambuka ng'ovuga nnyo.
Nga mpeta amakoona.
Okay, he's like, I really enjoyed as I was going through different parts.
The what parts?
Different
parts, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to see jungle, plantations, the Nile River,
Yeah.
little villages. We got to see a lot of different parts of Africa.
Wow.
Yes.
So,
So
but did you feel scared?
No?
No?
Yes, Papa.
Yeah.
That is so good.
Did you bump into anything? Some people bumped into other people, or they bumped into a tree.
No.
No?
Yeah.
Good for you. Good for you. Okay. All right. And then we went across the street and had lunch.
I understand after the ride, you went across the streets to the Nile Porch, the lantern, black lantern,
Okay.
and you had some wonderful lunch. What did you have for lunch?
I was so surprised. Wanga nali sibiryangako actually nali sibiryangako.
I was so surprised because I ate what I had not eaten before.
Naye before nakola test
But when I first did that test,
nebimpomelela nembyagala.
the food tasted so well and I really fell in love with it.
Okay.
Era neetaaga okuddamu ate obiryako.
So I'd like to have another chance of eating the food some other time.
Okay.
So how was the place? How did the Black Lantern look like? Did you like it? Did you like
Yes,
the
I like
environment?
it. It's very nice.
Wow.
Okay. Well, the other thing I wanted to know is about his football talent, because he were really good.
Are you a football player?
Yes.
What is so interesting about football?
Omupiira kyekintu ekimu ekinyumira mu bulamu bwange.
Football is one of the most things that I enjoy in my life.
Kubanga is the only game.
How did you get to be so good?
It's very good.
No. Ki ekyakuleetera okubeera ng'omanyi okuzannya obulungi omupiira?
Nateekamu obwagazi.
First of all, I loved it.
Nengoberera instructions ez'abatrainer baffe.
I followed my trainer's instructions.
So awo nendyoka mbeera nga somehow nga ndi good.
Then I became somehow good.
Okay.
So we have some of the big teams, big leagues that we have. So
Yeah.
which team do you support?
Manchester United.
Why do you support it?
Kale ye team ensambira obulungi team gyenjagala.
I just love that team. Okay.
What position do you play on the field?
I'm defender.
Defender?
I'm defender. Secondary, I'm goalkeeper.
Oh, goalkeeper.
Yes.
Okay. So what's your your best skill? Are you fast? Are you aggressive? What makes you good at football?
Kyekikulu ky'okubeera ng'oli mulungi nnyo ku football. Kubanga okola na bwangu, oli mukakkamu, wekkanya kiki?
Okubeera bulungi mu mupiira. Kubanga bwe tuba mu kisaawe nga ttiimu za njawulo.
When we are in the field and we have different teams playing,
mba njagala nzanye bulungi tusobole ttiimu yaffe okusinga.
I really make sure that I play so well so that my team can win.
Era mwana nnyo nfuba nnyo okulaba nga ttiimu yaffe ezannya bulungi, ekola bulungi.
So I struggle a lot, I play carefully so that my team wins.
N'ennamba gye mba nzanye ne nfuba okulaba nga ngisamba bulungi.
And even the number that I'm given, I always make sure that I perform well in that number.
Great.
Yes, Papa.
Well, I appreciate your writing letters to me. You have written me letters, and I appreciate that very much.
Yes,
Thank you. And here's an opportunity to wish Merry Christmas to everybody in America. You want to talk to America and say Merry Christmas?
Tara, Mama Sisi, Papa Stan, Papa John, Mama Pole, Hannah, Evans, Maddie, Mandy, Samantha, Hannah, Happy New Year and Happy New Year and Merry Christmas.
Okay, you want to wave?